What's up, everybody, and welcome back to an exclusive preview for, I should say, an exclusive reaction to the upcoming Passion Republic games title, GigaBash. For those of you who don't know what GigaBash is, it is a kaiju-style arena fighter, kind of like Destroy All Monsters, old school Godzilla kind of run around, cause some mayhem, and beat up your opponents kind of game. With me today, to watch this trailer and give some insight on what we see and what we think is Mr. Jack Skellington. Thank you, Jack, for joining me.
No problem. Anytime. Glad to be here.
Thank you. Yeah, good to have you. It's been a while. You've been busy.
Oh my God. A lot busy.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have you back. Good to be back on the show with you. I want to start off with a little bit of housekeeping. I'll read from the press release they've got for us.
All right.
Again, this is embargoed, so we are recording early, and by the time you watch this, it will be 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 10 a.m. Japanese Standard Time, which is when the embargo is lifted.
Right on time, baby.
Oh, yeah, right on time. We're going to have this up right at 6. You're going to love it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. First off, we're going to start off with the press release. There's a lot of cool little information here that I didn't know about, and this story mode version of the game has been kept under wraps for some time, and they're just releasing it specifically for the Tokyo Game Show this year. We're going to try and do coverage for Tokyo Game Show this year, right, Mr. Jack?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Awesome. So yeah, if you see the video, tune into our Twitch. You can find the link in the comments below. Hit a subscribe for our page and help us get a few more views if you enjoy what we talk about and if you want some more information about stuff coming up. I have lots of stuff planned, and I know that Jack and Brooks do as well, so please definitely stay tuned, and we'll keep you guys laughing as best as we can. I'm no comedian, okay? I don't know. I can't force you to laugh, but I'm gonna try and be as witty as I can. So, quick read from the press release about GigaBash. GigaBash combines the chaos and creativity of titles like Power Stone, Super Smash Bros., and War of the Monsters with the jaw-dropping scale of classic kaiju movies. Godzilla. If you guys don't know what Power Stone is, what have you been doing? What rock have you been living under? It was the breakout hit title of the Dreamcast. Like, that was the shit. Like, that was the best game for the Dreamcast. Maybe second to, like, Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure, very good, though. Still.
Oh, Sonic Adventure's great. No, don't get me wrong. Man, Power Stone was dope. That's that old classic, sit on the couch with your friends and talk smack to each other while you beat each other up in a game.
Oh, my God. Old school
classic. And then complain because you're like, oh, you're cheating.
You're cheating. Nope. All skill, baby. There's going to be a cat in my lap. Everyone's going to be like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, there's going to be some sudden cut.
We're going to be like, all right, cut, continue.
Like, you guys suck at editing, and I'm just gonna say, you know what? Yeah, I'm no editor. Don't judge me. All right, I'll start it up from here.
All right.
What did I start? I did that. Choose a roster. Okay. So, you can choose from a roster of unique characters of Titans and heroes, each with their own skills and playstyle. Trade fistful blows with up to 4 players. Summon lightning from the heavens. Throw office buildings at your friends. Oh, who doesn't want to do that?
Oh my God.
Or roll a whole district and your enemies into a single massive snowball. Pun intended. Wreak enough havoc. Oh, here's the part, the kicker for me is wreak enough havoc and you'll evolve into your final form, the terrifyingly titanic S-Class. So this just implies that somehow each character you have gets bigger.
Just keeps growing. I wonder as it gets progressed, as it gets bigger, does the arena also get bigger?
I would assume that the arenas from the start are actually pretty big or pretty large. If you remember, like the War of the Monsters and games like that.
Yeah, I remember how big the arenas were.
Yeah, those arenas were pretty large, I'd say.
It was funny chucking buildings that far.
Oh yeah,
just one pick up and then just yeet.
Just yeet. Let's see. You can choose from a wide variety of maps and locales as your battleground, each of them with its own unique map mechanic. So that's kind of neat. Hearing about that, I think that's pretty interesting. Just because having a bland map where all you do is throw buildings can get really repetitive. So being able to get different special things happening
on the map itself.
for example, yeah, like interactive environments in the map themselves. Like one, for example, a stage would have like a power generator,
Yeah.
and you throw your enemies into it, and it electrocutes them and deals extra damage, etc.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
I figured like a volcano type arena to fight in would be pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah, you can chuck people in the
Yeah,
volcano.
chuck people in the water,
cool.
or either like chuck, do enough damage to the stage and it erupts the volcano for a big AOE.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of some massive volcano where they were all fighting on the edge, and then I thought about it. I'm like, that's a really big volcano. That'd destroy the place.
Yeah, like, how do you think about it? That's pretty massive.
Yeah. Fight your foes in densely populated cityscapes, a holiday beach resort next to an there it is, an active volcano.
Let's go!
In the middle of Siberia and more. Got destroyed by another player in the game? Don't put down your controller just yet. Each locale has its own unique post-death mechanic. Stay in the game and fire an orbital cannon or drop a meteor to exact revenge on the enemy responsible for your early defeat.
Wow.
So there's like, you can be that guy.
Yeah, you can be that guy.
Be an honorable fight all the way to the end, and you just be like, yeah, it's a good one-on-one. I'm just gonna hurt you real bad real quick.
Yeah, I may be dead, but I'm just gonna hurt you now.
So yeah, that's just the about section. Right now we'll go into the reaction video. We'll watch the video, and we'll give our thoughts, questions, and concerns. And yeah, let's get right into the video. All right, Mr. Jack.
Yes, sir.
Count it down to press play.
Data shows Rex. All right, sir. Give you a 3, 2, 1.
All right. So we start off with a little bit of Mr. Snowman, Mr. Yeti. I can't remember. I think his name's Wooly.
Wooly?
Yeah.
The flower.
Wooly.
The flower one.
Oh, yeah. The flower. Apparently, in the last beta test, the flower character was supposedly really popular.
Immediately when I saw her doing those combos and everything spinning and then landing doing a launch, I was like, so the combat in here is like really, really. It looks like it could be really smooth. Like you can actually get someone to do like a full-fledged combo with. If not, then I'm hoping that it doesn't where you can just juggle the character too hard.
Yeah.
And it also does seem like the arena have a bounce back to a wall. When you hit the wall, you have a knockback again, which is pretty sick.
It looks like the distance you can cover too is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, you know how in old games you couldn't get too far away from your opponents. It would kind of like give you that invisible tether.
Yeah.
This one seems like there's not that big of a tether.
I'm hoping that there isn't. The worm creature, the one that just spit the giant AoE, that one looks very sick, I will say.
Yeah. I want to know more about every freaking character in this game.
GigaMan. I want to know more about GigaMan.
I don't think the giant robot guy is GigaMan. I'm not completely sure.
I wouldn't know.
But it reminds me a lot, like, honest to God, a lot of the elements in this game remind me of this old Dreamcast game called Techromancer, which was a mech fighting game that came out on the Dreamcast that was super cool. Because it was almost the same concept as Power Stone, except you fought in mechs.
Okay.
But this reminds me a lot of it, especially that robot guy with the big sword.
The big one?
He instantly just reminded me of Kaiser, one of the characters from Techromancer.
Mm-hmm.
The environments, I would say, look pretty destructible, and I did see that part where they bounced off of a building when they got hit onto it. What are your thoughts on map size and, I guess, basic combat look from this?
The combat looked really interesting. Seeing that how they were able to chain up the combos when they were like grabbing them, throwing them.
Mhm.
It looked pretty smooth right there, and I really liked it how it was going down. I was like, okay, but seeing them like bounce off of the arena, continuing the combo, now that's interesting. I want to know if like more about the characters' play styles and if there's some that are more used to grabbing, or if they're just
Mhm.
like projectile ones.
Yeah.
That one seems really interesting though.
Oh yeah. Uh, I mean, just from how the press release reads, it says, every character's got a unique play style. So I would expect, just from a fighting game aspect and standard, that we can expect to maybe get characters that are more comfortable grappling, as opposed to striking or throwing projectiles, rangers,
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
and probably more melee ones, which would be like the giant mech one that we saw. More of like a
Yeah,
big, wide,
definitely.
wide
Big
range
ol'
bait. Yeah,
yeah, wide arcing attacks, lots of poke distance with that big gigantic ass fucking sword.
that thing was huge. The moment he got to his S tier, it looked like he got really, really huge compared to everybody.
See, I'm not even sure at what part you get to the S tier. Like, I can't tell the difference at this moment because it didn't look like there was anything signifying
If you go
to
back real quick,
transform
let's
it.
see if I can show
Yeah.
you. If you go back, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna find the right time right now. But when you go back and watch it again, you'll see them do like a move where the armor latches onto their body. Like two different monsters do this in the video, which I thought was really interesting, and I'm thinking that that is their S form. Let me see if I can find the correct time for this. I'm at already 20 seconds on this right now. Yeah, Giga Talk. Big call in the active volcano, though. I will say.
Yeah, good call on the active volcano. I mean, it's not a monster arena fighter without an active volcano. Come on.
Definitely not. I was like, all right, they have this, boom, set.
I will say though, um, I don't think that's Giga Man. I don't know who. Oh, Thundertross. That's the guy's name.
Thundertross.
Thundertross. Yeah, there was a scene earlier where he was in all silver armor,
Mm-hmm.
but then he's in all like gold armor at the end. I don't know if that's maybe just like part of the story element where in the beginning he's not fully built up and he's kind of just being created as it goes along, and its final form is when he gets the gold stuff. But maybe that is him in his S tier,
Yeah,
Titanic size stuff.
and I believe it's
Um,
at the 1 minute line is right where they start transforming.
1 minute.
Yeah, right at the one
Let's see.
minute. You start seeing them evolve
All
like
right.
mid battle, like completely mid battle. You see them power up, and then right after that, another one does that. So it's like they're popping they're either evolving or they're popping their ultimates. But I don't know. It's hard to say.
Right at the 1 minute. I am not completely sure. I guess we'll have to wait for a little bit more gameplay trailers.
Hmm.
Hopefully some hands-on time too. Getting closer to the release, which will be early 2022. So, um, I would say look forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely looking forward to finding out a
thing-
lot more about this.
Oh yeah. One thing I do want to bring up though, another reason this game reminds me a lot of Technomancer. As you can tell, it's one of my favorite games. I'm gonna read from the press release here on the story mode element itself. GigaBash's story mode features 4 unique campaigns. Each campaign is centered around a character's backstory, life journey, and quirky personality. These playable character campaigns are Gorogong, Pipijuras. That's such a funny word to say. I'm sorry. Pipijuras. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't want to butcher it. Wooly and Thundertross. So we get Big Sword Guy. That's cool.
Okay.
All of them are designed to be short and sweet while being cohesively tied to each other within the GigaBash universe. Story mode strives to offer a linear and narrative-driven single-player experience that serves as an extension to the core game mode of GigaBash, which is a mayhem-inspiring 4-player arena brawler. Other than a fun story, it also provides handcrafted scenarios and bonus challenges to help players master the characters they are playing by drawing inspiration from the base game's characters, maps, and mechanics. Story mode also features story-exclusive maps, more soundtracks, unique NPCs, achievements, and a whole lot of unlockable world-building lore. We hope each story brings a different flavor to the game, said GigaBash co-director Mel Law. We want to expand on GigaBash's world and its colorful characters while offering more avenues of enjoyment for our fans. The base game is confirmed to come together with the story mode, and it's set to release early 2022 on PC and PS4. I do know that there are plans to release it on other consoles, but I believe at launch it's only going to be accessible on PS4, and you can look for it on your Steam wishlist and through the Epic Game Store as well right now. So, there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to in 2022. And of all the titles, I want to say, like, this is probably more exciting for me than Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah.
Definitely. This is going to be like
I'll take the shot. I'll take the shot from the internet. Someone's going to hear this somewhere and say, what the hell's wrong with you? And I'm just going to say, go back to your hole.
Go back.
I like this game. I don't know what to tell you. That's what video games are for. Having fun. So, other than that, I'm just really excited to really get hands-on time with this. I want to see how it plays. This game heavily reminds me of those old school arena fighters from the early Dreamcast days. And I can see how they take a lot of inspiration from it.
Yeah.
It looks like a worked up, really well done new age arena fighter, and I think it's going to be a smash hit as soon as it comes out the gates. I think it's on a smaller radar than people expect, and when it comes out, it's just going to break everything.
I don't think a lot of people are too hyped for this, but I'm like, this is a really big game, coming out like that. And then now that they're announcing a story mode, I'm interested in how the story mode is going to go. They said world building, and I'm interested if you can have your own arena. As you progress in the story, could you have maybe inside of it have okay, at a certain time at a minute warning, an AoE would drop in the middle of the arena, things like that,
That's actually interesting. I wonder, would they add in a build your own kind of arena mode? I know that would kind of take away from the core experience of what they want this game to be, but throwing in extra stuff like that is super exciting, and I would definitely spend way too much time creating my own arena in this game. And they're so far in development now that if it hasn't been worked on yet, it probably won't exist. But that'd be something real cool to see if it does come to fruition.
That would be awesome to see. A whole world building aspect of that. That'd be so sick.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our reaction. That's my impression. I'm ready for this, and
totally stoked for this game.
I hope you guys are too. You guys can follow GigaBash on, I believe they have an Instagram. You can follow them on Twitter for sure. Facebook. You can visit their actual website. I will post links in the in the description below for the links to their website, and then links to our Twitch, so you guys can watch our full coverage of the Tokyo Game Show 2021. There's lots of stuff to be looking out for there, lots of heavy hitters coming out. We should be very excited to see what the best coming out of Tokyo this year. Anything else, Jack? You got quiet there for a second.
Audio cut out for a sec. I didn't hear anything. I was trying to catch up, and then it just it ramped up for a sec. My bad. But yes, I just heard feedback all through.
Awesome. Hope it doesn't transfer over to the actual video.
I'm hoping not. Then you might hear what I heard.
Oh dear Lord. Unholy sound.
Unholy.
All right. Thanks for joining us for this reaction video. We hope to see you guys soon.
Oh yeah. On the next time.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Game on.